Hello and welcome back to Funshine Place. Today we have some very exciting news because Barbie and her family are getting ready to welcome in a new baby in their family, so we need to design the Barbie Dream Nursery. So what we are trying to achieve is to make it functional, make it store a lot of things, and the most important thing of all is to make it look cute for pictures. Let's get started with this huge transformation. Check out this really cute paper, and this theme is going to be, you probably can already see it, watercolor butterflies. This is the space we have to work with. Here's our first item. We did disassemble the Barbie skipper crib. I don't know how long ago this was made, but I'm sure all of you guys have it. We just took off like that baby changing station to make it just a normal plain crib. So we thought this would be the perfect item to go in our nursery. I think it looks nice to go there. So I don't like how these are looking, so I'm just going to quickly flip this around like that. Our next item will be this dresser. So yes, it is very big, and we did 3D print this with our 3D printer. It has working drawers, which I think is really cool because most of the stuff that you 3D print, especially vanities or dressers, whatever you want to call it, do not have working drawers. They're always like just decorative. So I think this is really cool. So I'm going to, I think, put that right here. I think it just makes the cut in the crib because it kind of looks weird. I'm going to move it like that. I don't know. I think I like it here. Here is another item we 3D printed on our 3D printer. It is a really cute white shelf, which I think will go perfect right here. I think it looks really cute, but I might end up changing it later in the video. But I like it right now, so I'm going to finish adding all of these stuff. We are going to start off with making these really cute printables. Shout out to Poppy Seed Mini because these are really cute. And as you see, you have all of your things like baby food, you have yogis, baby wipes, and diapers. So I'm really excited to put these together. And we also printed out some diapers also from Poppy Seed Minis. Here is the last thing we are going to be doing from Poppy Seed Mini, which is really cute mini rope basket. And just another thank you for Poppy Seed Mini to make all of these really cute printables. And if you want to get these printables, you just have to go to poppyseedmini.blogspot.com. Just keep in mind, all of her printables are for free, and she does videos to show you how to put all of them together. And if you want to go to her channel, you can just go to our channel, scroll all the way to the bottom, and her link to her channel will be there. And the last thing we have to add is, of course, our stroller. This is not going in the nursery. I just figured I wanted to show you guys my ultimate favorite baby accessory. And I think what's really cool is that you can move this. Hold on. I don't want it to come out. You can get a little baby carrier for your baby, plus a moving stroller. So we're going to be starting off with the rope basket. So I will be right back to go grab some fabric. So I am back with all my fabrics. So here's one of them. It's a plain pink. It really matches. Then I have a pink polka dot. It is showing a little bit different on the camera, but it is lighter in real life and off camera. So that's really pretty. Then you have this one, which matches kind of like with the blue, the purple. And then you have another polka dot, which is a darker pink. Then you have this tie-dye pink and blue one, which matches really nicely. And then this one, which I think is my favorite fabric. It looks very playful, colorful with the butterflies. So this, I think, is the fabric I'm going to choose.
So I'm going to be filling in for doing the rope baskets. So let's get started with this fun and easy project. So my sister already picked out the size that she wanted to create. It is this little rectangle-y oval shape, which is going to be perfect for fitting down here. Then using the fabric we showed earlier, I traced on the design using pencil. That way it's very light, because we're going to have to cut this out and then hot glue it to the sheet of paper. I also want to say that you should definitely use cardstock for this because it needs to be very thick paper. That way there's no flimsiness when you put the hot glue on. Here's a must-use item for using fabric. These are some really sharp fabric shears. So I'm going to take these shears and then cut out my design. Definitely be careful when using sharp scissors, but if you don't happen to have sharp scissors, then regular school scissors will work, but I definitely have a tip for you. So a tip for using these safety scissors, something like this, usually they're not as sharp as shears. So my tip will be use the, like towards the back of the blade, not the front because it's usually dull up here. Usually towards the back is really sharp. My last tip for using these scissors to cut fabric will be using aluminum foil to actually sharpen your scissor blades. Aluminum foil is going to be like sharpening a kitchen knife with a knife sharpener, which is metal. So the metal cutting against the scissor blades is actually going to make your scissor blades much sharper and much smoother to cut fabric, because sometimes fabric can be a little bit thick. Ta-da! Everything is cut out, and now we're going to hot glue this fabric to the paper. When gluing this, basically what you're going to do is you're going to fold it like this and make tiny incisions all the way around to make sure it wraps evenly so the outside is left perfect. Make sure that your bad side is touching the paper. That way your good side is on the other side when you look out like this. And now it is completely finished. I also forgot to mention to put the print side, like where you see the print marks, facing down. So basically you'll be gluing over those print lines. Then take a strip of paper long enough to go around your rope basket and then glue it to the fabric just like we did to the base of the bin. So basically your next step is going to be taking it and then just wrapping it around and gluing it. That way we have something sturdy to put our cording on. So I got this Cora's Cotton Craft cord. This was at Hobby Lobby for $2.99, and the weirdest thing ever is there was a smaller container of this crafting cord in the knit section, and it was like $6, and this was only $3, and we found it down the aisle with like the wooden blanks and like all the wooden stuff basically, and near the glass jars. So definitely, like if you're at a Hobby Lobby, check down that aisle before you go to like all the yarn and stuff, because it's tons cheaper. But of course, if you can find yarn on sale, that's even better. Or not yarn, but just like a very thickly woven yarn, basically, is what you would need to find. Just something that is similar to what you would find on a rope basket. I also recommend using the cording, because using twine, as you can see on this little mini, the twine tends to fray and it's kind of a pain to work with, and I was definitely going for a cleaner look on this rope basket. And now we have finished our rope basket interior. This is just like the inside with the fabric. I also put the good side facing like the inside, so like this is the bad side out here, the good side's right here, so make sure you keep in mind where your good side and bad side is on your fabric. That way you see the good side for both pieces. All the way glued around, and now it's time to start adding our cord. So you're just going to take your cord and wrap it around the basket and glue it around, and then I'll show you how to add a few handles.
While my sister is making the rope baskets, I decided to show you guys what the printables look like on camera. I did assemble them off camera because they were a little tricky doing it for the first time, but I think they came out really, really cute. So first, we will start off with the diapers. So I made 2 diapers. I made one closed, and then I made one open, which, let me just take these out. We made quite a few diapers. They can open like this. And if you'd like to see how to make them, you can just go to the bottom of our home channel page, scroll all the way down, and we recommended Poppy Seed Mini all the way at the bottom so you can see her video. So these are really cute. Next off, we have our baby wipes. So these are really cute. We did make 2 closed. So these are really cute. Looks just like a baby wipe package. Then you have some open baby wipe packages that you can kind of close like that, but you would see the tissue. That's why you have these ones. So to look like you closed it. So overall, those are really cute. Made 2 of those. I'm just going to rearrange this better as soon as I finish showing them off. Then you have these teethers. Again, one closed and an open one. So here, let me get one out, are one of the open ones. They're really small. Here's one of the open ones. We made a whole bunch of them. We have some yogis, Greek yogis. So I'm guessing Greek yogurt, which is blueberry and purple carrot flavored. These are like my favorite. These were the only things that we didn't make open because we just didn't know what to put in there as the yogis themselves. So we closed all these up. So I'll just pop that right here. Then you have another set of creamies, actually not yogis, which are strawberry, raspberry, and carrot flavored. I love the packaging. It looks just like one in real life. So those are really cute. And we have another set of yogis, which are banana and mango. Then these are probably my all-time favorite one. They are applesauce like packets, but they're not apples. They're just like food pouches. Like, these are really cute. And here's why. You have the pouch. Then you can literally take the bead off. You have to find like a small enough bead to go on the toothpick. But you can like literally open the cap and put it on to make it look like someone is drinking the applesauce packet. So this, if you are ever to do a baby video and you want to use a baby for like a thumbnail or anything. Oh, I forgot one. This is the diaper rash cream. So now let's set all this up in our nursery. And thank you again, Poppy Seed Mini, for creating all these really cute printables.
I am back and I'm here to show you that I've just completed this rope basket. Wrapping around the cord probably took me a good 20 minutes. Definitely the thicker the cord you use, the less times you'll have to go around. I chose a bit of a thinner cord. That way it looked very like finely knit. So that's why it took me a little bit longer. This also works as a bassinet, so I could probably fit a baby born. And the baby born surprise fits perfectly in here. So now it is a basket and a bassinet. I did want to complete this basket by adding some leather handles, just like Poppy Seed Mini did. Definitely make sure you go head over to Poppy Seed Mini channel and check out her rope basket video, because she also shows you how to do different styles of rope baskets. We just did the traditional one, but she gave about 5 other different styles. She did a whole bunch of sizes, and she even made a hamper. So like go check those out because you might see something that you like better than what we showed in this video. Here I have 2 pieces of leather. It's not real leather, it's fake leather that you can get for like $1 a sheet at Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna glue those on to act as handles. And there we go. Now our box has a touch more of realism to it, and I think it looks identical to the ones you would find in the store. I'm going to stick this under the shelf because my sister is going to be stuffing everything in here to make this room look so much better than it already does. A while back, we did a video doing some miniature dollhouse artwork to hang up in our kitchen remodel. I know that was a while back, like looking back at that was so long ago. But today I'm going to bring back that idea and show you guys how to make a little picture to hang above this dresser. I think using the really large picture frames is going to look really good. We use another method of creating doll artwork in our bathroom makeover video, which if you haven't seen that video, that is probably our best remodel that we've ever done on this channel because it was so much fun. We did so many cool hacks for the bathroom and it looks like a miniature bathroom. Getting back to the hack, we used our 3D printer and we 3D printed some picture frames which came out adorable along with a shelf and some other cool 3D print items. But today I'm going to be using these little they're like paper cutout picture frames. Some of them are a little on the large side, but we'll be using the rectangular one. These I found at Hobby Lobby for $3.99. We got them on sale, so they were a little bit cheaper than $3.99, but even $4 is a good deal for these picture frames because they look so realistic and you don't have to sit there for hours with popsicle sticks because that is not fun. Popsicle sticks are the worst. Here's the frame that I'm using. I think it's going to be perfect right up here with a nice little picture in it. I'm using a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to cut this down to size, that way it fits in my frame. And now I have my paper all cut out. It fits perfectly into the frame. And actually the hack for this is that you can make multiple slides as long as you tape them like really lightly. You'll be able to pull off the tape and then re-tape up new ones. So like this isn't permanent. You can change it whenever you want. That's why my sisters and I were so excited when we discovered this really cool Barbie hack. And I'm not gonna put up a blank picture, so now it's time to get our art skills in use. I promise if you are not good at art, by the time you're done watching this, you will be good at it. I promise. It's going to be so easy and it's going to be so customized because you are going to be the one designing it and nobody else is going to have one that looks just like yours. I think that's part of the fun of creating something that's custom because no one else is going to have it because it's yours. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some really simple calligraphy. I am not very good at calligraphy. I cannot write it in one shot. I can only write the word hello. So today I'm going to be like mixing it up, trying to make it look like calligraphy, but definitely I am not a professional. I am going to be using a Tombow pen. These are the brush markers. This is a dual tip, so we have a fine tip on this side and a brush tip on this side. If you don't happen to have a marker like that, then here are some good substitutes. The Crayola signature brush pens. These are another great option. Ohuhu alcohol or water-based markers, depending on your choice, or Crayola super tips, which is probably one of the easier ones to find and definitely less expensive. If you don't happen to have a super tip or any of these markers, Sharpies, anything, really any marker is going to work. I'll just have to show you how to layer them differently because there will be no like difference in pressure. So I'm gonna have to show you how to do that. It's going to be super simple. I've used these tiny little like pencil marks to mark where my frame is going to be not visible. So I definitely don't want to put my art on a not visible side. I'm going to show you guys how to write the word hello using a super tip marker. So slowly you're going to write the word. Whatever word you want can be the word that you're going to write. And that is hello. Then here is the hack. you always go darker, you put more pressure when you go down in this type of calligraphy font. So you're just going to take your marker and just add a little bit more of an edge, and see, that already makes it look like it's been done with a brush marker. So now you're going to just do that on the sides that go down when you write them. So this side is going to appear to go down. Depending on the thickness is how thick you're going to do it. Some people like thicker lines, some people like thinner lines, whatever you're going for. And then the O is going to go down here. And ta-da! I just need to wait for this to dry, but that looks way better than it did the first time. So that's another hack for doing calligraphy with super tip markers. Back to our original photo, I'm also going to show you how to do thin handwriting using this Tombow calligraphy pen. If you don't have a calligraphy pen, a gel pen, or any like fine tip thing will work perfectly to do the thin writing with. Or even colored pencils. Colored pencils look really good if you press pretty dark on them. They look really nice. So I'm going to write the word there in cursive. So that's the part of my T. I think that looks really nice. And now we're going to tie our entire portrait together with probably one of my favorite things to do, which is squiggle bug lines. I know that sounds kind of odd the way I just said that, but we're going to take our pen and make little dashes. This is going to fit the whole theme of our nursery because it's all butterfly themed. And here is the picture all done. I'm so happy with how this came out. I love the hello. I definitely realized that using a large brush tip marker is not ideal for drawing in miniature, so keep that in mind. Basically, I just took the little fine tip, I wrote hello with the fine tip end, and then used the super tip hack / like not brush marker hack. And I used that, and I think it came out really nice. Now I'm going to go hang this up onto the wall. And now we put it right above our little thing, our little dresser. I think that looks so perfect. That makes the room look so much better. I love adding stuff to the walls. When we did our bathroom video, we went a little crazy on the walls, and we put like fixtures, towel bars. It was insane. So I definitely like having the ability to put stuff on the wall. And the great thing is this is just tape. So if I want to pull this off, I can. And I also just tape the back. So you can just cut off the tape, like on the back, and then take the slide out and put new ones. And now I'm going to work on filming the baby mat, like the changing mat for the top of this dresser. That way we can have some dresser clutter, because there's no clutter in this room, which makes it look really fake. We need a whole bunch of stuff filling up all these shelves. It needs to be stuffed to the max. And now using this craft foam, I'm going to show you how to make a baby changing mat to fill this top of this dresser, because there's nothing on top of it. I'm also going to be using the same pink fabric that I used to do this bin. Traditionally, these baby mats are supposed to be having like a curve and basically curve in, but since we're using foam, it's just going to be straight like this. Then I'm just going to cover it in fabric and glue it all together, and it's going to look like a baby changing mat. In the meantime, my sister is going to just stuff all the accessories in here, and I'll be back with the finished baby changing station.
So while we wait, no. So in the meantime, before we make ourselves an actual diaper bag, we are going to be using the Elite, the new Stitch doll backpack as a diaper bag. It says Stitch. It matches the wall very nicely. So this will be our temporary diaper bag for now until we can make one. So our baby changing station is done. I think it came out so adorable. I mean, come on. This is so cute. And it'll fit one of our babies. Let me just go grab that. Okay. Here's a baby. It fits the most perfect size. And then it just looks like Barbie's changing the baby. So that, I would say, was a success. I just made this really cute flower pot with using the flowers from the Make It Mini Botanical set that we unboxed in the Easter living room remodel. So probably move the baby wipes around again. Put that right there. Put the baby wipes over here. And leave that there till we find a place to put it or make something for it. And then my sister just made this Our Little Baby with the little feet print. My sister just made this and now she's going to tell you what she did to make this.
So let me show you how I made the Our Little Baby sign. Probably one of my favorite things that I made in this video. I loved making this, but I think I might like this one a little bit more. So what I did is I took this scrap. I'm taking a scrap sheet because I used it off of a larger piece of paper and I just don't want to cut off another sheet. I'm using an Ohuhu marker. This is number 900. So this is the black color. I colored this on, so let me do that real quick. And then to do the feet, I'm using this little paper punch, and they're actually little feet. So I just cut those out just like this. I'll line it up with my paper, punch them out, and there we go. Then I punched out the circle for the canvas using these circle paper punches I got for Christmas. And then using a Tombow marker, this is a hard tip water-based marker, I was able to do the hand lettering that says Our Little Baby. Now, if you have a name for your baby, you could always write their name. You could write how old they are. I'm sure there's lots of sayings. I chose Our Little Baby because we haven't actually decided on a name for the baby yet. So that's just kind of like a very generic looking sign, but if you want to customize it even further, then you should go for it. And then when I was done, I glued this little piece of paper to make it a stand. If you wanted to do it as a frame, you can probably just like pick another color paper and cut around it into a circle shape. That way it becomes a frame. And actually, I just thought of something. It would probably look really cool if you had like a flower bedroom to make a flower outline on your picture if your baby's nursery is flowers.
I forgot to put this drawer in, and these blankets are from the Baby Born Surprise Series 4. And I also made this little bed sheet. This is from the My Froggy Stuffs printable. So that is really cute. So let's just put that in. And stay tuned for the end of the video where I'm going to be unboxing some baby born. Let's open some baby borns. This is a baby born. If you have watched our previous videos, you would know we love to use baby born surprise mini babies as our Barbie babies. So today we are going to be opening Series 8 and Series 9. We were not able to collect the whole series before the stores stopped carrying them. But if you guys want to see us unbox more of the Baby Born Surprise Series 8, just leave a comment down below. We were only able to secure 4, so hopefully no doubles. As for Series 9, they still carry them. We were able to secure 3. The price is $9.99, and if you guys want us to see us open more of Series 9, leave a comment down below. Let's open Series 8. I am so excited to open these because we never had a nursery to open these in. So I'm so excited and I hope we don't get any doubles. So the fun thing about Baby Born surprises, you don't know if you're gonna get twins or triplets. And I really want this little baby on the front. It's really, really cute. So you're gonna find your plastic. And rip that. That was supposed to look better. Okay. Okay. Almost done. Okay. It's open. Now you just have to take this bit of cardboard off. I actually haven't opened a baby born in a while. Okay. And through the seasons, the packaging that the babies come in change. So if you guys want to see what the other packages look like, you can go check out our videos when we unbox Series 6, 7, and 5. Okay, I'm hoping we get that little cookie baby. Okay. Here's our first baby. Just put the carrier to the side. Here's our collector's guide, which let's open this. Let's see what they're all called. Okay. You have the gummy twins, which obviously we got. You have the confetti cake triplets, the animal cookie twins, which these are the ones I want the most. Have the pizza twins, the hot doggy twins, the spaghetti twins, the sand bucket twins, the painter twins, and the building block triplets. We definitely got the gummy twins. They're Velcro. And you just pull your little babies out. I'm going to pull both of them out. Put our little case right there. And let's open the first one. And keep in mind, keep this tissue paper. So here is the first baby. It is a blue gummy bear with a purple bow. And on to our second baby. Okay, guys. Obviously, she's going to be my favorite. She is so stinking cute. On to the next baby. Let's open this. I'm really hoping for no duplicate. Open this up. Guys, am I seeing what I think I am seeing? I think I'm seeing the Animal Cracker Twins. I see there's a lot of glitter in this bag, so I wonder if they're like sparkly like the candy triplet. Okay, let's open this up. Baby number 1. Put the other one on the floor. I'll just take both of them out. Put the carrier on the floor. Oh my goodness! She is so cute. Kind of looks like a sugar cookie, like lamb. On to the second baby. Her little brunette hair, pigtails, her little brown eyes. I am so happy that we got her. Cuteness overload. On to the next baby. Okay? Ooh, this is a good one. So the carrier is actually really nice. So on to the first baby. Actually, I'm going to put that right here. I don't know if we're going to have enough to put all 4. Okay, let's start off with this one. Oh, she is so cute. It's, I think, overall so fun to open babies. Okay, that was really cute. And now, our third and final baby. She's purple, and she has like a different onesie. I'm hoping for no duplicates. Okay. I'm seeing I think we have the Sand Bucket Twins. Yes, I'm right. She looks like the first ever baby born set I ever got was the mermaid one. And now, I can't remember. I think it was like a little beach ball baby. Or maybe it was like a pirate baby. This baby's metallic. I don't know if the camera can pick up on that. But she's metallic. No duplicate. Hoping I don't jinx it for Series 9. Let's clear these babies out and get Series 9 open. So now, on to Series 9. And the duck carriers are like my favorite. You have the heart that pulls out and connects to the other side of the duck. Okay. We're going to open them. We're not going to open the babies first. We're going to get our collector's guide. And this is the blanket. It's really cute. Finally got it out. This is the back. So here's the collector's guide. You have the Fruity Snack Twins, the Pancake Twins, which looks like the one we have, the Little Nugget Twins, Alphabet Soup Twins, Daycare Twins, the Storytime Twins. I really wish we got the Storytime Twins. I'm hoping we get them. And the Bathtub Triplets. So these are the ones I'm hoping for. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'm hoping it will work just like the Series 8 did. Our first baby is, oh, it's like a little whipped cream baby. Then the second one should be the little strawberry. So we're going to put her in her little carrier. I already removed the plastic because they were a little tricky to get out and really hard. So let's open this. Guys, the Bathtub Twins. I love the texturing on the bathtub. Oh wait, these are actually triplets. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And here's the first one. Look at her little like it's like a swimsuit. Okay. This is the pineapple-ish lemon because her little pants say they're lemons, so she might be lemon. So, she's so cute. And last but not least, she's a cherry baby. Oh my goodness. So I also removed the plastic on this one, and I'm so excited to see what it is. Okay. I'm guessing, oh, it's upside down. I'm guessing this is the Tutti Frutti twins. And the packaging is so cute. So we're going to take out both of them. We'll put their carrier right here and open them. Oh, little great baby. I love. Look at her little onesie. And on to the second baby, which I think might be my favorite. She's a little pear baby. I love the baby born surprise babies with Barbie. I think they're just the perfect scale. And I love because they come in so many different outfits. And they just are so adorable. They're small. They're a bit smaller scale than Barbie babies. And I thought this was a success with the whole entire makeover plus the baby born unboxing. I just think it turned out to become a really cute nursery with really cute babies to go in our nursery. So thank you for watching Funshine Place. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to put a comment down below. Bye!